What's up guys, still struggling with lethal runs? We're going to go over the 5 main reasons why people still keep dying in lethal and how to get better. I have over 200 hours in game and have beat lethal with every character except I haven't tried the heavy class in lethal yet. Lethal is tough for everyone at first, but with these tips you'll start crushing it in no time. First reason, many players still approach lethal like it's substantial or ruthless. Lethal is a different beast and you have to be more aware of how you can die and try to avoid these things. You need to be a little more tactical in your approach. A super common mistake I've seen is assault players flying up into the air and start charging up a ground slam in front of like 4 ranged Majoris enemies and they just get burst down before they ever get to the enemies. You can totally ground slam a group of Majoris enemies that aren't already aggroed onto you, but if they are already shooting at you, maybe wait for the right moment to fly up. Same with Vanguard, you gotta be careful when you drop that hook shot and don't go into a huge group if you're not able to survive that. Second reason, players still prioritize doing damage over not getting hit. In lethal, taking even just one hit can put your run on the brink of failure. I see assault charging up thunderhammers and not bailing and getting hit, or I see snipers zooming in to get that sweet headshot when they know they're not safe because enemies are too close to them and they end up getting hit. Quick tip, you can cancel out of charging the thunderhammer by parrying. If you're in a horde and you're charging the hammer and about to get hit, sometimes it's better just to parry, cancel the charged heavy, and then go back to charging after you parry. Getting a feel for when to go all in versus when to play a little more defensively can take a bit of practice, but once you start to get this down, you'll see a big difference in your runs. Reason 3. I see a lot of people still panic parry and panic rolling. Yes, mashing parry does work sometimes, but it will also fail you sometimes, and like I said earlier, every hit you take matters in lethal. Learn to stay calm and just parry and roll at the right moment. Also, really learn to watch out for those red circle attacks. Even for myself, I still try to parry those out of muscle memory sometimes, but we can all get a little better about watching out for those and properly dodging them. Reason 4, not timing gun strikes. You get severely punished in lethal for taking gun strikes at the wrong time. Going into lethal, I had a bad habit of just immediately hitting gun strike button as soon as it popped up, but it would get me hit and killed a lot. I still see a lot of people doing this one, and try and keep in mind what's going on around you and if locking into a gun strike is going to get you hit or if it's a safe time. Reason 5, players are still not focusing on stopping reinforcements and putting a priority on taking out the flying mines. As soon as you see those little flying bomb guys, you should immediately target them and take them out as soon as you can manage to do it without taking a hit from an enemy. Bonus tip, even though the armor tether mechanic has been removed, there are still a lot of intangible benefits to staying close to your brothers. I see a lot of players spreading out a bit too much and end up dying because of it. Whenever I get low health in a lethal run, I pick a buddy and try to stick right on them because it actually makes it easier to stay alive. Even if they are not the greatest player, just having someone else near you to take some of the aggro off of you really helps. If you got something useful out of this video, drop a like on it for me and check out my in-depth parrying guide. I think that video really breaks down some of the finer points about parrying. It should be popping up right about now.